Hello, everybody. This is Jack, and I always think, what shall I start the webinar with? And actually, I have a nice question. So make sure you have the chat ready. And the first one, I will announce who had it right. So here comes the first question. Ready? So, in which year was Google invented? One, two, three. Ah! Scott Hall. Scott Hall was first, and William was second. Wow, wow, wow. Good. So Google was invented in August 1998. And actually, if you think about it, is that not crazy that we live in age with which product and service we use every day, and they exist only 20 years or less? Google, the iPhone. Let's see. Actually, I make the list today, and oh my God, I was, I don't know if I can get it up quickly. And let me try it. Where is it? Where I have that list? Somehow iPhone, the iPod, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Android, Bitcoin, Tesla, TikTok, iPad, Gmail, WhatsApp, Shopify, Netflix, Snapchat, Zoom, Chrome, Etsy, Twitch, Google Maps, Amazon Prime, Airbnb, Uber, Dropbox, LinkedIn, Reddit, Square, SpaceX, ChatGPT. And what do they have in common? They have something in common. They are from the digital age, correct? Most of them are from the digital age. And Jack Hopman. I'm born before that time. So they have something in common, and those most of them they serve, or they are digital companies, and digital companies they need digital agencies, and digital agency is you. So today is about Google, how to master Google My Business. Actually, I will focus more on how to get clients for it, because everything starts with getting clients for a service. The world really changed when you have monthly paying clients. So that is my focus always, how to get monthly paying client. And Google My Business, or Google Business Profile, is such a necessary service what every business needs. Every business needs a Google Business Profile ranking. Every business needs a website. Every business needs you to help them because they are so busy. So that is, let's see where we at. Now what it is about. Okay, good. So I created collected some statistics about Google Business Profile to kind of get to know it a little bit better. The advantages, disadvantages, and how big it actually is. So Google is the most popular search engine. We know all of this, but you probably did not know that 90%, 90, of all the global searches happen on Google, either on search or YouTube. Google is still the dominant search engine. Might change a little bit that it goes to Microsoft lately, but still very dominant. 46% of all Google searches are for local information. Wow. Who did that expect? That almost half of all the searches are about local information. So actually, from all the millions, billions searches are for things looking for local products, local services, local information, and that is where you can play a role in it. 88% of local searches on a mobile device result in either a call or a visit. So when they search on the mobile devices, okay, and your website is showing up, like the Google Business listing or the website or the ad, almost guarantee that will result in a call or visit to the business. So ranking on mobile is super important for a local business listing to get more business. That is also surprising, correct? That was for me surprising, 88%. 97% of consumers search for a local business online. Yes. So if they looking for a local service, they're not driving like crazy and looking on a map in the city where they go to. No, they're looking first on the internet. 68% of people contact the business directly from the search result page without visiting the business website. So having a good Google business profile listing will serve 2 of the 3 times that they going to contact the business without going to the website. Google Business Profile listing with photos received. Okay, here, this was also astonishing for me. 42% get more when there's photos on the Google Business Profile listing. They get 42% more requests for driving directions and 35% more clicks to the website compared to those with photos. Wow. Is that not surprising? That photos are so important to get conversions. Basically, if you don't have photos, then so here's the thing, and actually this is more of a Gary. He does a lot of Google Business listings. Make sure you have nice photos on the profile. Really important. No, what I wanted to say actually also is if a business complains or has problems with getting calls or getting results, you can fix this with nice photos. Photos of the front of the business, yes, food, service, products. Businesses that verify the Google Business are twice as likely to be considered reputable by consumers. So I get this a lot, this question. Jack, I see this business is not verified. Still, it is in the top 10. Yes, but they don't get, they are not considered as reputable by consumers. So that means they are not building up the needed trust to get calls. So if 2 businesses are listed in the top 10 and one is verified and one is not verified, the one that is verified get the call. 84% of consumers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. That is a lot, correct? That is a lot. So let's say Gary or Arlene tells me, hey, Jack, that is a good business. Then if I see online reviews from a third person, no. 84% say, okay, I trust online reviews as much as personal recommendation. That is a lot. That's more that I would trust Arlene and Gary more than the reviews, I have to say. But still, this is statistic, but it's neutral. So online reviews matters. The average consumers read 10 reviews before feeling able to trust a local business. Wow. How many reviews do you guys read? I don't. But what I lately do is I read the bad reviews because I don't like to read all reviews. But if I read the bad reviews, I kind of get a quick scan about the service. 10 reviews is a lot. Are you guys reading 10 reviews? That is what the statistics said. 10 reviews. That is a lot. So reviews matters for conversion. Bradley said, I read bad reviews also. I don't, said Aline. Google holds 57% share of all online reviews worldwide, making it the most popular platform for business reviews. Yeah, That I would imagine. Okay, here another astonishing stat. A one star. So for, let's say, for 4 stars to 5 stars, or from 3 stars to 4 stars, increase in business rating can lead to 5 to 9% increase in revenue. Wow! You know how much percentage an average a local business make percentage wise from their gross sales? Let's say they make 10%. They make 10%. Let's say they have a million sales per year, and they probably make $100,000 net. That is kind of the thing that most local businesses do. By if they have not 5 reviews, not 5 stars, I mean, when they have 4 stars or 3 stars, and we helping them with a 1 star increase from 3 to 4, 4 to 5. That is as much as 10%. That's $100,000 more sales. That's incredible. So reviews, stars. Review is important, but stars is important for conversions. So if somebody has 3 stars, another business has 5 stars, likely that other business get called first. And if they do a good job, then they get the business. Okay, reviews that include the search keyword are more likely to appear at the top of Google Business Profile review. So that makes sense, correct? So that if somebody complains or have a review about plumber, and you use the word plumber in the review, then that search term with that review with that search term will also appear higher in the search result. 6% of consumers say they have looked up a business on Google Maps. 6%. That's a lot, correct? So what you guys get from all of this? There is no way. There's just no way a Google business, a local business is likely to do well with not a good Google Business Profile listing. Do you agree? A business miss big time if they don't have a proper Google business listing with, let's say, 4.5 stars. 5 stars is a lot. You're always people where, you're in business, you have always negative experience, and that is life. But if they don't have 10 reviews, a Google Business Profile listing, and an average of 4.5 reviews, then they miss a lot of potential customers. 80% of people rely on the internet to find local business. Wow, 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 wow. Actually, that reflects how we start, correct? 20 years ago, we didn't have the internet, or we didn't use internet. And now we cannot without it. 72% of consumers who conduct a local search visit the store within 5 miles of their location. So local search matters. So, guru tip. Here's a guru tip. So let's say you do Google Ads management for a local business in a big city, and you can get much more clicks than the budget is. How should you manage that budget? Anybody? Arlene probably knows. So when you have a big city, let's say New York, a big city, and you're a plumber, and your budget is $1,000. How would you manage that budget from $1,000? town by town. Yes, by zip code, correct? A small radius around your location, close to your location, where you are providing the service. Because 72% of customers who conduct a local service visit a store within 5 miles of the location. So they are much more likely to use your service when it is close by. And that is logic. But many Google Ads managers, they don't realize it. Many SEO people don't realize it. So if you want to rank for certain keywords, and you should take in consideration zip codes or small towns sit as part of the search keyword. 78% of local-based mobile search result in offline purchases. Wow, that is really good. The mobile search, if you rank in mobile, if you're able to rank in mobile, you're doing good. 70% of people looking for local business on a smartphone visit that business within a day. Oh my God! So actually, when I read it out loud to you, I'm astonished. So what if you really want results for a local business and you can rank them on mobile, wow. It's probably a lot of competition, but you get results. Business with Google Business Profile listings that are complete with contact information, photos, and reviews are more likely to gain customer trust. So it's all about trust, completeness of the profile listing, photos, reviews, information. At the end, I will give you a guru tip. I'm waiting that to the end, actually. So 61% of the mobile search are more likely to contact a local business if they have a mobile-friendly site. Yes, mobile-friendly is very important. Gary said our home service customers are split evenly between desktop and mobile, but they are older and homeowners. Yes. Google Business Profile helps local businesses compete with larger organizations by displaying results based on relevance, distance, and prominence. So now we know why Google Business Profile is important. We list about 20 statistics, but here's the thing, and I keep saying it over and over again. Local business are willing to pay for your service when you solve the problem. In order to know what the problem is, in order to get the business, you need to know what the struggle is. So here are the struggles local business owners encounter when they do it on their own. Here are the top 20 problems that may face. So you need to be the solution to their problems. When you in conversation with a local business owner and address those problems, they are willing to hire you. Do you agree? Do you agree on that logic? They not hire you because they are in a good mood. They hire you because they have a problem, and you need the solution to that problem, and then they are willing to pay you. So what is their problem? They have insufficient knowledge about Google Business Profile features and optimization techniques. They are not born. They have other concerns. They need to focus on their business. They don't have time to learn Google Business Profile. They have problems with choosing the most relevant and accurate business category. They don't know. That is not what they're doing. Incomplete or incomplete business information leading to lower trust and visibility. Now, what does that mean is one day they fill out this in Google Business Profile, the other day they fill out on a business listing, a business directory, some information, the other day they list some information on the website, and there is no consistency. there is no consistency in the information. And when there is no consistency information, Google doesn't trust that listing. So you agree on the information and you make sure it is used everywhere on the listing, on the website, and the business directory. That's how you get ranked. Not utilizing all available features such as Google Posts, Q&A, and appointment booking. So they don't fill out everything. Inadequate or low quality photos which reduce user engagement and credibility. Failing to regularly update and maintain the business profile with fresh content. So they might have time on a Sunday. They tick, 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 claim the listing and fill out some information. And Monday, they have to run a business. That will not do the trick. That will not win the competition. That will just say you have an account, but doesn't mean that you rank for it. So the inability to encourage and manage customer reviews efficiently. They might look at reviews once in a time, once in a month, but they're not managing it. Not responding to both positive and negative reviews, which can impact customers' perception. So if you have a negative review on your listing, you need to respond to it. They don't have time to look it up. And they don't review to even also not the good reviews. Lack of understanding of local SEO strategies and the impact on Google Business Profile rankings. So they don't know. That is not what they have learned at school or somewhere else. They are not on this training. Limited time and resources dedicated to Google Business Profile management. They don't have time. Difficult in tracking and analyzing Google Business Profile insights to make data-driven decisions. They don't have that knowledge. Inability to stay up to date with Google's algorithm changes and new features. They don't follow Google training. They are not in a digital marketing group. Struggling to optimize their website online presence for local search. They have no consistency. The address, the phone number might be all over the place, how it is listed. Limited understanding of the role of prominence, relevance, and distance in Google Business Profile rankings. They don't have that knowledge in service area and location names. Inadequate keyword research and optimization within the business profile. They might know the main keyword. I think so. They do. They don't know the high search local keywords. Not verify the Google Business Profile, which may lead to lower credibility and trust. Yes, there's still many businesses not verified. Failing to leverage user-generated content such as photos and reviews to enhance the business online presence. Yes, they don't make it look great. Inefficient management of duplicate incorrect Google Business Profile listings. So maybe he started, his wife started, his son started, and all of a sudden he has 3 Google Business listings. So if you have multiple listings, they will not rank well because Google don't know which listing is accurate. Struggling to build a strong local online presence through citation, backlinks, and social media. That is what they really don't know. They don't know citation and backlinks and social media. That is now social media. They might know, but they don't manage it well. Difficult in keeping up with the competition, understanding what works for similar local business. They might have looked when they start a business at competition, but typically they don't spend time to track the competition and see where they rank and what they do well and how you can do also better. So, hiring a digital agency to handle Google Business offers several benefits compared to business managing themselves, correct? Agree? Hiring a digital agency to handle Google Business Profile rank offers several benefits compared to business owners managing it themselves. Some of those advantages include your expertise, correct? You guys know how to get trained and stay up to date. Digital agency have a deep understanding of Google Business Profile features and best practice along with experience in optimizing ranking profit across various industries. You know how to get trained. Time saving. That is almost the biggest point, I think, with anything what you do for a local business. They are not stupid. They are actually pretty smart, but they cannot do everything. They need outsourcing. They know they need help. They're happy to pay for it as long as you do a good job. And that saves them time. Staying up to date. They don't have time to stay up to date. You have time to stay up to date. You follow weekly training. You know how to, if you do one Google Business Profile for company A, the same knowledge you can apply to company B. And you can build up your services and your clients. A digital agency will take a holistic approach to online presence, integrating Google Business Profile optimization with other digital marketing and local SEO strategies, resulting in more cohesive and effective online presence. So what you find out about the local business, about the keywords, what they need, you can apply to the website. You can apply to other services. Access to tools and resources. You guys have access to tools, you know where to go to. Local business, they haven't figured it out. Better results. You will get better results than local business because you know how to optimize. You know how to use the best keywords. You know what's important. With their experience, digital agencies are more likely to achieve higher rankings, increase visibility, and better results for business in terms of customer engagement and conversions. So you know what is important to get conversions. You know that reviews, stars is important. You know that responding to reviews is important. You know that photos is important. Ongoing support and maintenance. So you will do this every month, an optimization of the listing. A digital agency will provide ongoing support ensuring the Google Business Profile is kept up to date, fresh, and engaging. They can also help address any issue or changes as they arise. So you stay up to date with Google all the time changes. You can apply reputation management. Digital agency can help monitor and manage customer reviews. Very important, ensuring that both positive and negative feedback is addressed professionally and promptly. This contributes to better customer perception and improved online reputation. Customized strategies. Digital agency can create tailored strategies that cater to unique needs, and objectives to each business, ensuring optimal results. So not every business is the same. There can be an existing business, a new business, a not claimed business, a business with bad reviews, a business with exists but has nothing optimized. So you can create a strategy based on their situation. Competitive advantage. By leveraging the expertise and resources of a digital agency business can gain a competitive edge in the local market. Outperform competitors who manage their Google Business Profile in-house. So it's so much rewarding if you help a local business beating their competition. You and your client will be so happy when that happens. And you can, because you apply best practices. So I promised to reveal any questions before I go to the next step. Any question? So here is an all makes sense. Where are the stats from online? A lot to digest. Wow. Yeah. No, it is not so much. Business have a problem with Google Business, and you are the solution. That is really business have a problem with Google Business Profile, and you are the solution. It's simple, correct? Now, actually, this happened yesterday. This really happened yesterday. A good friend asked me how many calls we got in March compared to February. my friend clients calls had dropped dramatically in March. So my friend asked me, are you still getting good calls in Google Business Pro? Because her clients' calls dropped. And I actually, I needed to ask the team. I need to ask the team. So I did. And I asked my team directly. I really, on the call, I Skyped my team. When you compare March with Feb calls, do we see a significant difference in number of calls from the Google Business Profile clients? So that was yesterday, and that label from today is today. So I asked that yesterday, right away. So I wanted to know how many calls we get because my friend had the problems with the clients' calls. So my teammate said, for my client, I wiped out a little bit of my client name. In February, we had 70 calls, and in March, we had 29 calls. Wow. So even my friend had a very bad month, our clients see an increase in calls. So I feel comfortable to share what we are doing, what really worked for us. And I shared with my friend. So here's another client, 39 calls, 39 calls. So we really didn't see a drop of calls. And the best part is we figure out a strategy that takes half of the work. Really, we did. This year compared to last year, it is really relative easy. No, it's at least half of the time. It's kind of becoming fun. If you listen to me, I was never a Google Business Profile fan. I know every business needs to do it, but it was not really fan. And but now it has become fun. It has become fun and easy, and it has become good. Now, so since you stayed on this training to the end, I'm going to reveal one thing you can do easily by yourself. And I think almost nobody takes that effort. Maybe Gary, but most of us don't do that. So here it comes. In order to judge if a Google business listing is good, position yourself as a customer. In order to judge if a Google business profile listing is good, position yourself as a customer. What does that mean? You go to Google, you search for that business, and you going to visit the listing. You're going to see if you like the photos. You're going to look up the reviews. You're going to look up every element, the business owners and everything. Does that make sense? Gary said, I talked that in 2016. Gary, I'm consistent or not consistent? Huh? Actually, if you follow me since 2009, I haven't changed much, correct, Gary? But I talked 12 years ago, still works today, and will work tomorrow. Huh? That's really true. When you listen all my replays, they have the same advice because it is based on practice. It's not based on theory. Barry said, if I knew you in 2009, I would be a billionaire. And Gary said, and you still update your software too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now that is because I have worked in a big corporation, and I really believe in applications and SaaS products and monthly payments and all those things, and a team and software. I didn't start. I I jumped in the ocean before I released my first product. I paid $40,000 to create it. That is stupid. Nobody should do it. Nobody should do what I did. Nobody. It was stupid. But I was so convinced about myself. I was so convinced about myself. It is stupid. It was stupid. Really, it was stupid. But I was so convinced that I would succeed. Huh? I was so convinced that I would succeed. Did you make back your money? I did make back the very fast in a week when I launched it. But that was not my point. My point was you should not do this. It's too risky. It's too risky. Now, what I want to say is, I always believed in learning to dance with Google. That's one of my saying. Don't kick Google. Learn to dance with Google. Learn what Google likes. If Google likes you or what you do, you will see results. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So dancing with Google gives you better results than kicking Google. Now, what does that mean? Google is about customer experience. If you provide good customer experience, Google will rank whatever you do, your video, your website, your Google business listing. Now, my screen is not figuring. I don't have it. I do this. I just talk. I promise to give you a master ID. So here comes the second master ID to get clients. Are you ready for that? For the second, I think when you do this step, when you do this activity, 3 of the 4 times, you will get the business from a local business. You will get the business. I'm pretty convinced. I know you will. So it is an add-on of the first. When you see things on the Google business listing what are not 100% to your like, as a customer, share it with the local business live, either via Zoom or in person. So enter the keyword, go to the Google business listing, and share all the shortcomings. You know what they will say? Can you fix that for me? You build up instant trust. You will have built up instant trust. Everybody get this strategy? So first step is you're going to look at the Google business listing by yourself. You make notes, you make screenshots, you see what was good and what is not good. You schedule a meeting with the prospect, either in person or via Zoom, and you share the shortcomings, and they will hire you to fix it. Make sense? Does everybody get this strategy? Jean said, I'm an electric engineer, turned software engineer, turned digital marketer, lol. Yeah, so you have analytic brain, correct? You were good in math. You can think logically. Electric engineers, they know how to make switches and know what is know how all those electric schematic works. And that is Google. Google is just math, logical thinking. Yeah, I live next door to you. Yeah, Boca is a nice place to live. Okay, are you guys happy with the nuggets you got with this training? So this is what I have planned for you. That ranked business faster than last year, so half of the work. And we came up with a strategy that is not only half of the work, but it's also fun to do. It's really fun to do. It's much funner than I used to be. And this has, for me and for many, the Google Business Profile strategy has changed the ranking forever. And I will share that with you in a coming weekend. So, I will put that all my knowledge in a new training. I'm convinced you will like it. Much more than any other Google business training you had before. This, you will love it. You will love it. For a very special deal. So I will run a promotion this weekend. Good. So I hope you enjoyed today's training. I will run Saturday, the first email. First email is Saturday. Give me Friday to put it together, to finish it. I worked on it today. I need to upload everything, and then I can email it around. Joseph sent me an email. So this will be the new training. You will love it for Google Business Profile. I really like today's training. I love all you guys' interactions. If you have a question that I didn't answer, feel free to email me, support@jackhopman.com. And I look forward to our next training. Thank you so much.